All right, Nigerians, how you guys doing? So every day, these pathological lying Muslim clerics and their brainwashed followers continue to show you that all along, the reason why they attacked me was because of money and power. That's just it. Money and power. What are they doing now? All they're talking about is money. What were they doing before in 2010? All they're talking about was money. All they were talking about was money. They went around telling the public that I was spending money, and that was how the Muslim clerics brainwashed their followers today. That is why today they are celebrating, because they think they have destroyed my finances. While they are telling you out there that I did something to a girl, what they are saying here is that I abused them. Do you understand? You have riffraffs on the streets. You have Muslim clerics. We know they contribute anything to society. You have bricklayers. Just any riffraff right now. All because when they don't parak together, they think they are something. Okay? When they've come together as a mob, they think they are something. And they are now claiming that the reason why they are doing what they are doing is because I abuse them. So you cannot abuse them, but they can abuse you. They can insult you, but you cannot respond. According to them, they get power. And that's what they are doing. And you see, their whole strategy is going behind my back to lie to the public. The public should not be listening to these people. Don't listen to these people. They don't have any power. If you don't give them the time of day, they have nothing to offer. They have nothing. You understand? These are people who came to my house to steal and vandalize property because they're trying to impoverish me. They are low lives. They are low lives. In every step that they took, they committed a crime. They break into my phone, they lie to the public. Those are two crimes. Hacking into another man's phone is a crime in Nigeria. Coming to another man's house to steal is a crime in Nigeria. But they thought that if they justified it, if they try to justify it by telling the public that I abuse the Yoruba people, that would be acceptable understanding. It is nonsense. That is why I arrested them. It is nonsense. So Nigerians, it is already clear by now that these people have no case. It's just about power, and they are hiding from me. If I catch them, I will arrest them. The only reason why they are still running around talking nonsense is because I've not been able to catch them. They've been hiding from me. They've been attacking me secretly for years. All right? They have been pretending as though they are engaging me. They're not engaging me in anything. They've never spoken to me once. None of them. Not the Muslim clerics, not their radio stations, not their brainwashed followers. None of them have spoken to me in the past 27 years. What they said was that they don't know me and they never said anything about me. All right? Now, this same game is what they have been playing since and is what they are playing now. When I discovered Faji FM and Radio Lagos, they were threatening me from their radio stations. Nobody told me they had put me on radio stations. I was not aware. You understand? It was just one thing that led to another because their brainwashed followers did not know I could hear Yoruba. For about 10 years, from 2000 to 2010, they had been abusing me and revealing a lot of secrets, not knowing I could hear Yoruba. But because I did not respond to them, they assumed I could not hear them. So what happened was, by 2011, they came up with this lie that I used juju to extort money from people. So you can see that it's about money. And then they started talking about killing me. It was at that point that I began to speak. Do you understand? It was at that point that I began to reach out to them for the very first time. What is going on? Tell me what's going on. Every one of them that I met told me they didn't say anything about it. They don't know me. Now, they wouldn't say that if there was a confrontation between I and them. They are saying that because they have been attacking me secretly. They never knew I was going to find out. So what you are seeing here is not normal. It's more spiritual than civil. Do you understand? This thing is more occult than even tribalism. This is Satanism. So they went about abusing me for many years, thinking I could not hear them. And along the way, I started hearing things that suggested that they had put me on radio stations. I even heard that they put me on Nkombe. I never got the chance to check it. You understand? But when I heard that they put me on radio stations, because I heard them, celebrating radio stations like Radio Lagos. Everywhere I went, I was hearing T1, 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 T1. So I know I've heard that in somewhere, but I can't remember where I heard it from. You understand? I must have heard it in a bus or somewhere, because we don't listen to radio stations. Not to talk of Yoruba radio stations. We don't even listen to English radio stations. None of my family has the time to do that. So I kept hearing that thing everywhere I went. And I went online and typed it, and I found out, okay, it's a radio station. So I went to the radio station and started investigating them, listening to what they were saying and tallying it to what was happening in the public. And I kept finding matches. I realized that radio stations were the ones driving these people. They never told me anything. But when I found them, they were calling me out as though I did something wrong. That's what the Muslim clerics do. They were pretending as though they were talking to me. This is what I'm trying to get Nigerians to understand. While I was recording them, the radio stations, they did not know that I had discovered what they were doing behind my back. Do you understand? By 2010, they came up with a lie that I abused the Yoruba people, and then started fighting me secretly, coming to my house to steal and vandalize property, and they called that fight. As a matter of fact, the first attempts to steal from me, I didn't take it as a theft. I took it as maybe vandalism, just something that got spoiled. I didn't even know it was from them. I took it as something that got spoiled until it just kept reoccurring. Then I realized that there was a pattern. You understand? Because the people who were attacking me, they were celebrating as though I and them were in a fight. Behind my back, they were celebrating behind my back, but to my face, they were greeting me as though nothing was happening. They were attacking me secretly, ladies and gentlemen. That's what they are doing, and that's why I'm making this video right now. Today, a lunatic came to my street and walked by my street and shouted something. He said, this man has not come out. I actually went out today. I said I came out today, but that's how these people behave. They like to deceive themselves. So he said, this man has not come out. So they are pretending as though they are discussing something with me. So possibly they have gone to one of their radio stations or some sort of public place to discuss something, and they then pretending as though they are discussing with me, or that they had discussed with me. It's the same thing they've been doing for years. Ladies and gentlemen, if they told you they are giving me an address to meet them, it's a lie. If they told you that they are giving me an option to confront them, it's not true. They never discussed with me in any way. They have never discussed anything with me. Do you understand? The moment they sit down with me to talk, I would come and tell you that they have spoken to me. They never spoke to me once. All the times that I confronted these people, every single time that I confronted them, both in court, both at the police station, both on the streets, and even in their office, when I went to confront them, they told me they need to talk about me and they don't know me. That's what they've been doing for years. They've been attacking me secretly. So you can see that this is not normal. It's not normal. But you have a lot of people in society acting as though what they are doing is normal. All right? And they try to justify it through all sorts of stupid excuses that make no sense. First, they said I abused the Yoruba people. When that did not work, they then checked and said I carried a girl. Why am I carrying why are you attacked? Why are you coming to my house to steal over carrying a girl? Where is this girl? Can I meet her? When we met them in court, they said they never talked about me. They don't know me. I have letters from 5GFM and Radio Lagos saying they don't know me. They didn't talk about me. They didn't say anything about me. Yet these guys are attacking me. They are still coming to my house to threaten me, saying that I abused them. Then when you arrest them, because I've arrested them before, take them to the police. Say what you just said when you were at my house. They say they didn't say anything. So it's kind of lunacy. It's madness. You're coming up with excuses to attack me. And all I have come out here to do is to say, Nigerians, that thing they told you, please come to me and say it to me. Because they have told me they didn't say anything. They never came to me to tell me anything, no. They didn't tell me I was on Radio Lagos and 5GFM. They never told me I committed a crime. They never told me I carried a girl. They never told me. As a matter of fact, I've taken them to court on the matter. And they told me in court, they never talked about me at all. They said it in court. So they told the court, they told me. My family members were there. Do you understand? But behind my back, I found out they're telling the public that I carried a girl. Why would you come to break into my house and steal from me because I carried a girl. Why don't you come and meet me face to face? So you can see that Nigerians are enabling this thing. I'm not talking about all Nigerians. A segment of the public that is involved in this thing is enabling these people to continue to attack me. There's no reason for it. What am I saying here? What am I out here saying? I want to meet these Muslim clerics. I want to meet their radio stations. That's what I'm saying. And the public has to come forward for that to happen. What did they do? They got angry because I wanted to meet them. And then began to tell the public that I begged for money. I started breaking into my house, committing the same crimes, breaking into my house, committing all sorts of nonsense, trying to humiliate, trying to embarrass me. You understand? And then going up and down, destroying my business. Because I said I wanted to meet them. Should I not meet them? People have been attacking me for 27 years, telling the public I committed crimes. Should I not meet them? Should they not meet me? Or should I just keep quiet and allow them to continue to do the same nonsense every day? You should access my phone, find out who my clients are, get intelligence of my client's address and phone number, and then go to them to tell them not to work with me. I should allow that to continue. Am I not supposed to meet them? So, Nigerians, you are the ones enabling these people. I know a lot of you are doing it inadvertently because you don't know what is happening. And that's why I'm telling you this. The Muslim clerics have never confronted me in any way. They never met me. They never spoke to me. Neither has their radio stations done so. I am the one who spoke to them. I've been the one arresting them. I've been the one pursuing them. I've been the one suing them. I've been the one filing petitions against them. You understand? I've been the one pursuing these people, not them pursuing me. Each time I confront them, they keep telling me they didn't say anything about me. They don't know me. They went up to the extent of telling me I was hallucinating. They never accused me of anything. So if they told you I did anything wrong, it's a lie. If they told you I abused the Yoruba people, it's a lie. If they told you I carried a girl, it's a lie. If they showed you any visuals claiming to be me, it is fabricated. Let them confront me. That's what I'm asking for. Meet me face to face. Tell me what you told the public. Do you understand? Now, suing them is not enough. I'm going to sue them again, but it's not enough. I need witnesses who will testify. Come forward, say what they told you. You don't have to meet me in court, or you don't have to go to court with me. All you have to do is do a voiceover or do something. Send it to my DMs, either on Facebook, on YouTube, anywhere you can send it. TikTok, send me a message. All I want you to do is to acknowledge that you are aware they are talking about me. Because what they are doing behind my back is not what is happening for real life. Because what they are doing behind my back is not what is happening in real life. They are pretending as though they are fighting me. You understand? They are pretending as though they are fighting me. It's the same way they are doing, the same thing they are doing right now, pretending as though they are talking to me. Do you understand? They are telling me to come out. When I step out, they will go and hide. The people who are saying those nonsense, I won't see them anymore. Until I come back in, you now begin to hear their voices again. That's what they do. So I know that they must have gone to my back to the public to tell the public rubbish. And they are trying to claim to the public that the reason why I am broke, or the reason why they say I'm suffering, because they keep saying I'm suffering. They say the reason why I'm suffering is because I don't go out. According to them, not the theft and vandalism on my property that they did, not the breaking into my house, not the planting of juju in my house, not the defamation. None of those things that they did is the problem. It's because I don't go out. That's the problem for them, according to them. I never told them that I'm broke. I never came to them to ask them for money. I never knocked on their doors to ask for help. I never said anything to them. I don't know them from anywhere. You know, once upon a time, they were telling me not to come out. You know that? Not only were they telling me, they were coming to offices that I go to as though they have juju in their mouth. Badasile. They wanted me to go back home. Do you understand? Now they're telling me to come out. They're deceivers. It's what they do. If I take the left-hand side, they'll go right. If I take right, they'll go left. They're always like that. That's what they've been doing for years. In 2003, they were telling the public that I did not want to get married. I wanted to marry my mother. That's what they were saying. So before they came up with this girl nonsense, they were telling the public I was an old man. I didn't want to get married. I was in my 20s, early 20s. They were telling the public I was 53. That I was living with my mother. The house they were referring to is my house. I paid for that house. I furnished the house. I hear what I'm saying. Now, I met a lady I wanted to get married to, a Yoruba girl, in 2004. I introduced her to my family that this was the girl I was going to get married to. Her pictures were all over my wardrobe. You understand? For these lunatics who are telling you that I'm abusing Yoruba, you understand? She was a Yoruba girl. They went behind my back to manipulate this girl, and they used that to attack me. I'll tell you the story what the girl did. The same people who said I didn't want to get married. That's what they do. Then right after I and the lady fell apart, they started telling the public again that I didn't want to get married. That's what these people do. When I got married, what did they do? They broke into my matrimonial home and planted monitoring devices. They also planted juju, black magic in my demonic spirits in my house. They started having problems. Do you understand? The particular house that they broke into, at the end of the day, in that particular house, my wife left me. Then the idiots now went behind again and started saying the same nonsense that I don't want to get married. After my wife left me in 2024. That's what these people do. It's an attack, and Nigerians are enabling it for no reason. If they said I had something to do with a girl, or I hurt a girl, why can't they meet me? Let them meet me face to face and tell me to my face and see what happens. Do you understand? It's the same way they told the public that my wife was a child. And on 5G FM, they had made a sort of meeting. They had a kind of gathering where they discussed how they're going to remove my wife from me. I have that recording. Now my wife has left me. So what these people are doing, they are occult. They are destroying my life. And Nigerians are enabling them. They start calling all sorts of lies. And what they do is that when they put out a lie, it is because something is about to happen. They want to carry out an attack. It's the same way they told the public that they were calling me to come and confess. You know, went as far as telling the public that I use people for money rituals. I did Yahoo Plus. They didn't come to me. They didn't accuse me. They told the public from 5G FM and Radio Lagos and Tungba FM. They even brought a priest of Ifa to come and start dancing around there, deceiving himself that he's trying to find a way to, trying to describe something that I did. At the end of the day, they debunked themselves in 2025 last year. Meanwhile, they are still trying to cause me problems, claiming that I abused them. If I meet them today, they'll say they didn't say anything. How did they know I abused them? The only way they know I abused them is because they insulted me first, so I responded. I'm in my house, I'm speaking, but somehow they outside think they believe that I abused them from my house. I'm speaking from my house, and they should not hear me. They should not be able to hear my voice from my house. The only way they can hear my voice from my house is because they have planted devices in my house to monitor me. That is why they can hear my voice from the streets. I can hear them from inside because inside is calmer. The surrounding noise is calmer. But they are surrounded by noise. They cannot hear me from outside. The only way they can hear me is because I have a device in my house. So they are causing problems and acting as though they are the victims. Hey, he's abusing us. He's abusing us. They are the victims, not me. According to them, they are the victims. So Nigerians, I want to meet these people face to face, and the only thing standing in my way is the public that is enabling them. I want to meet them by every means necessary. I'm going to meet them. It's going to happen. If I don't do that, they are going to continue attacking me. They are not going to stop. I must meet them. So Nigerians, please come out, say what they told you so I can engage these people. And don't let them lie to you. They never discussed anything with me. They never met me. They never told me to come out of my house. This is the same thing they did last time. They told the public they had given me instructions not to come out of my house. Who born these people now? Who born these people? Do you understand? They are telling the public they had given me instructions not to come out of my house. I stepped out. I didn't even know until I heard some women talking about it. I heard it again and again, and now I realized that they have gone to my back to tell the public that they have given me instructions not to come out of my house. Where did they get that kind of power from? Now, the same lunatics who told the public they had given me instructions not to come out of my house are now saying that I should come out. And when I step out, they'll go and hide. Do you understand? They keep doing stupid things. So if they have told you that they had a discussion with me and they're telling me to come out, it's a bloody lie. They are now trying to claim that it's because I don't come out is the reason why I'm suffering. I never told them I'm suffering. The same way I never told them I was making money. I never asked them any question. I never went to them to spray money. I did not go to their parties. I did not go to their bars. I did not do anything. They saw me living well. They saw me buying things in my house. They got angry and they began to insult me. That was what happened. I don't know these guys from anywhere. I have no business with them. Now they are coming here again and repeating the same nonsense. as though I and them discussed something. We never discussed it. They never met me once. I was one who met them. And when I met them, they told me they didn't talk about me. They don't know me. They told me I was hallucinating. And you have people who are acting as though what they are doing is normal. It's normal. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's now up to the public. I want to meet these guys. The time is running out. I will sue them to court, whether the public comes forward or not. You understand? It's just that I know that if I don't have witnesses, I'm creating a loophole for the Muslim clerics to escape. And I know that they have people who will help them in court. The last time we sued them to court, there are people within the jurisdiction of the court that went and shut down my case multiple times. Okay? When I filed the case against them, they shut it down. I filed again, they shut it down. That's what they were doing. They shut down my case so much that in one instance, we appeared in court and the court told us that the case is closed. That's what they're saying here. The case is closed. How come we are here? And we told we didn't close any case. That's what they are doing. The same thing they did in the police station when we filed a petition against them with a command, a police command. Somebody went behind my back and behind the back of the command to steal my petition from the petition room. These are the kind of nonsense that Nigerians are encouraging. You understand? All I have said is this: I want to meet the Muslim clerics. Let them tell me to my face what they told the public. That's all I'm asking for. I didn't ask for more than that. Do you understand? They are the ones going about talking nonsense, telling people they want to give me money. And all those things are manipulative. They're trying to manipulate you to make you think that the problem is solved because they know it is now obvious to the public that they committed crime. So they're not telling you they want to compensate and give me money. I told you it's a lie. It's not going to happen. I know these people very well. I've been with them for 27 years. They've attacked me for 27 years. They're not going to do anything. I didn't ask them for that. What I asked them for is a meeting. If you cannot meet me face to face, how are you going to give me the money? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So they keep lying to the public, and the public is acting as though what they are saying makes sense. Nothing they say makes any sense. They're always saying stupid shit. They said that I abused Yoruba people, so you now came to my house to steal. Why don't you come and meet me face to face and tell me to my face? And when I confronted them on the matter, what did you say? We didn't say anything. And it's normal. It's normal. Now they are all dancing up and down, telling the public that I'm suffering, that I'm begging for money. After years of stealing, vandalizing property, going to my clients, going up and down, they even went as far as China. Followed me up to China to destroy what I was doing in China. Put me on radio stations in China. Even went as far as telling the police. They went to give an anonymous tip or whatever it was they did. So much that Chinese detectives in Guangzhou came to my hotel to investigate me. For 3 days they were there. So they keep doing nonsense. I had to leave China before they put drugs in my room. That's what I was afraid of. And then the environment became very hostile. The Chinese became very hostile to me because of what they were doing, projecting me on radio stations in Guangzhou. I had to leave that place before they poisoned me or before they plant drugs in my room. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what Nigerians are encouraging. This is what Christians are encouraging. They know all of this is happening, and they are allowing it to happen. So I'm calling on you. I'm calling on you all. Please come out. All I'm asking for is to confront the Muslim clerics. Let them tell me to my face what they told the public. Let them tell my family what they told the public. Simple. Because what you guys are doing inadvertently, you are enabling the occult. These people are not what you think they are. They are occult. They are Satanists. I have no business with them. I have no history with them. I have no discussion with them. They never accused me. They never met me. They never told me anything. I only found out they were operating behind my back, talking tough as though they were fighting me. They were not fighting me. They were attacking me secretly. They are occult. I want to meet them. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. God bless you.